Think about the last time you didn't do something you wanted to do, didn't send the message, didn't take the opportunity, didn't say what you actually felt. Now ask yourself, was that a decision, or was it something older than a decision, something that happened before your conscious mind even weighed in? Fear functions as the invisible architecture of everything you avoid. It's the structural support for the racing heart and the silent logic behind every no you give yourself. We rarely examine this system because examination requires facing it, which is exactly what fear exists to prevent. Exposure threatens its control. By mapping these boundaries, we can begin to change our relationship with them. We are built with an ancient defense suite: fight, flight, and freeze. When we detect a threat, our nervous system selects one to keep us alive. But there is a fourth protocol: fawn. It develops in environments where the threat comes from someone we need, someone we cannot fight and cannot escape. Fawning is the psychological adaptation of becoming exactly what an unstable provider needs us to be. We preemptively neutralize potential harm by making ourselves entirely compliant. While we often mistake these behaviors for personality traits, they are active fear responses. Chronic people-pleasing and self-erasure are biological survival tactics frozen in time. Recognizing this survival response reveals that much of our daily over-adaptation is actually outdated software running in the background. Look at this conceptual map of the human brain, highlighting the neural pathways that process physical pain. Cognitive researcher Naomi Eisenberger found the brain uses these same resources to process social rejection. Exclusion activates the exact same pathways as burning your hand. This wiring explains why job interviews or public speaking can trigger actual panic. To the primitive brain, social status and physical survival are processed with the same level of urgency. The feeling we describe as cowardice is a biological feature, a flawlessly executed pain prevention protocol designed to keep us in the safety of the group. Growth Systems Daily is the channel that gives you the map of what's actually running your decisions. Subscribe if you want to keep going deeper into this. These reactions compound over time into a system of avoidance that narrows the perimeter of a life. Author Stephen Pressfield calls this resistance. As this feedback loop shows, there is an inverse relationship at play. The endeavors we are most terrified to begin are usually the ones most critical to our growth. Backing down grants a momentary hit of chemical relief, but that avoidance is self-reinforcing. It expands the wall of fear for the next encounter, creating a rigid structure that keeps us small. Imagine two parallel timelines. In one, fear dictated every polite silence and every rejected opportunity. In the other, you made the move despite the panic. An unlived life is the sum of these micro-avoidances, the cumulative result of every time we chose immediate relief over growth. To dismantle this structure, start with a list of 5 things you consistently avoid. This is your fear inventory. For each item, ask, what is the worst-case scenario if I attempted this and failed? Then ask the second question, what would happen if I took the risk and it went exceptionally well? Success is often more frightening than failure. Failure allows you to remain the person you are, but success forces you to inhabit a version of yourself you haven't practiced yet, someone with new responsibilities and higher stakes. It requires the destruction of the old self and the comfort of being undiscovered. Your fears are not random. They are a map, a specific, personal map of the life that is waiting for you on the other side of them.